All right, guys, the Utah Jazz have now lost 2 out of 3. How does that happen? Against the New Orleans Pelicans. This is the Hoopsner postgame show. Bad loss. Well, not a bad loss. Tough loss for the Utah Jazz, who really got manhandled by Zion Williamson tonight, and Brandon Ingram, by the way. This New Orleans Pelicans team has kind of figured things out a little bit recently. This isn't like a terrible loss, because this team is, they're on national TV enough. We know that the NBA is really trying to promote Zion because he is awesome. I mean, Zion Williamson is fun to watch. He's fantastic. I enjoy watching him. I don't like watching him against the Jazz, though, because he makes 2 or 3 plays a night where you're just like, how does he even do what he's doing? His ability to play in the post, his quickness in the post, and his ability to get to the rim, spin, and then power through. If he has any daylight, then his ability to power to the rim and score is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And so Zion Williamson tonight was an absolute monster against the Utah Jazz. He just did things tonight that were unguardable. The other thing that people aren't going to... Well, let's look at the stats for Zion Williamson. So tonight, Zion Williamson, 10 for 17 from the field. Just monstrous. 6 for 9 from the free throw line. Nice. 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 26 points. He was +2 in the game, which basically mirrored Rudy Gobert in a lot of ways. He was just a beast. He just is. And honestly, guys, people will mention offensive fouls. No. He's just overpowering people, and he honestly gets fouled maybe more than he even gets the call, because what he does, like we said, his quickness and first step to get by or get if he's lateral with his defender, it's over, because his ability to just explode and go to the rim, and then you combine that with just the soft touch and ball control he has in the air is out of this world. I just, and I don't know, I didn't watch a lot of Charles Barkley growing up, but, people will compare him to Barkley in a lot of ways. I didn't get to see a lot of Barkley because I grew up watching the Jazz in, the local television era. So it is what it is. I didn't grow up with League Pass like some of you guys, you youngsters who get the League Pass and get to watch all these guys and all the highlights and things. But, that's who they compare him to, who was Barkley, who was explosive as well. I mean, he's Hall of Fame level athleticism, guys. It's unreal. Because, if he gets lateral to you, or if he has any sort of opening, if you are not in front of him, it's over, because he can just explode. His strength. I mean, guarding Zion has got to be the worst experience of your life. Because he is so strong and so fast, and then you combine that with his touch around the rim. I don't know what you do. New Orleans, if Steven Adams seems to be playing pretty well for them. He's okay. I don't know why they signed Steven Adams, honestly. But if they can find some sort of stretch center who can also, good luck. That's really hard to find. But if you can find a stretch center that can protect the rim on defense, but then kind of shoot from 3, why wouldn't the New Orleans Pelicans go after Mo Bamba? After what we saw the other day from Mo Bamba and his ability to shoot the 3, is he not a perfect counterpart to Zion Williamson if you could develop him? Someone like that who can protect the rim and shoot the 3 is incredible. And for Zion, that would be the perfect front court partner for him. They've got that, what's his name? Mila or Mela or whatever his name. I can't remember. Sorry, Pelicans fans. You can roast me in the comments. But when he was shooting that 3, I watched them the other day, and you had him shooting 3s, and it gave even more isolation to Zion. I mean, Zion in isolation is unguardable. Unguardable. I don't care who it is, and the Jazz threw a lot of guys at him. Royce, Bojan, Niang, and each of them had moments here and there of doing pretty okay on him. But then the fact is even if you stay in front of him, his elevation is crazy, and his strength, he just overpowers you, or he outjumps you. With Rudy, he just jumps, and then he shoots the shot on the way down. It's crazy. I've never seen a player like him. He's unbelievable. The other guy that was so good for the Pelicans tonight was Brandon Ingram. He was just in his bag tonight. 11 for 20 from the field. Didn't take a single... Oh, that's weird, because I thought, he must not have been in... 0 3-pointers taken tonight for Ingram. That's interesting. With 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 26 points along with Zion. He was also incredible. And for most of the game, he was shooting 60-70% from the field. So the Pelicans came out and looked great. For Utah, Thank goodness for Jordan Clarkson. He was one of the only guys that had a really nice offensive night. The other guy, we do got to mention, and for all the, all you guys that are hating on me for my comments about Bojan Bogdanovic, he had a really nice night tonight. So me being the humble and very, very not arrogant person that I am, I'm willing to accept that Bojan probably had a better shooting night because of me. It probably was because of me, right? I mean, my criticism probably made him shoot the ball better today. So I am okay. I am that humble person. I am that humble that I will accept that Bojan probably got better because of my comments. It's probably some sort of karma out there. I don't know. But it was nice to see Bojan shoot the ball well. He shot the ball really well. He shot it really well. And it's like, yeah, Robert Hall. Okay, Shaq. Yes, guys, guess what? All I wanted to do was send a challenge to him. All I want to do is send a challenge to him, and because I knew I want to get the best out of him. That's what I want to get. I want to get the best out of Bojan Bogdanovic. I want to see something more. So that's why I'm going to tell him that he's crap, that you're not good, that you can't do it. That's what I'm trying to do out here. That's what I do. And guess what? You can give me all the credit because I'm a leader and I have 5 rings. And I have a few members on this channel and a few subscribers, a couple thousand, something like that. That's what I'm trying to do, all right? So anyways, we can give it to me, all the credit for Bojan Bogdanovic shooting better. That's what we can take from tonight's game, is that. Anyways, that was, a tough loss for the Jazz. Donovan did not have a good night shooting the ball from 3. Honestly, it's like it took a night from the Pelicans where as a team they shot, let's see. As a team, the Pelicans shot 39%, which is pretty standard, but at one point during that's the Jazz. The Jazz shot 39% from 3. The Pelicans shot 63% from 3 and barely beat the Jazz. Barely. If Donovan Mitchell doesn't miss that dunk and it doesn't go for a layup the other end, the Jazz win this game. And they did not play well. They did not. They did not play well. The Pelicans shot from the field 56% and 63% from 3. So some of that is the Jazz defense needs to not be hot dog water. And some of that, you just got to give it to the Pelicans. They had an incredible shooting night. And this is something, and I think we've talked about this before. I know I've mentioned it on Twitter, is that, like, some nights, basically every night, when you're the number 1 team in the league, guess what? You're getting everyone's best. You're getting everyone's best. So tonight, New Orleans came out. They're wanting to take down the top team. Because what does that do? If you beat the Jazz, that means you beat the number 1 team in the league, and that's bragging rights. So that's what's going to happen. Jorge Arizaga, still no. One baby. I'm not quite sure, Jorge, if I understand. But gracias, mi amigo. Eres lo mejor de los mexicanos en el canal. It's muchas gracias. But anyways, it took a monster night from the New Orleans Pelicans to beat the Jazz. They had to shoot 63% from 3, guys. 63% from 3 as a team. And by the way, I really like Lonzo Ball, and I've talked about this before. And you want a hot take? I'd probably, I don't know. Would you take Lonzo Ball over Ben Simmons? Woo! Is that a hot take? It's pretty hot. 9 for 16 from the field, 3 for 5 from 3, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, played great defense, a +6 for the game. I mean, honestly, he was as much a reason that the Pelicans won as anything. He was knocking down shots, playing great. He was fantastic. It is what it is. Donovan Mitchell couldn't hit the 3 tonight, and that's just tough. Normally he hits at a higher percentage, so that stinks. But for the Jazz, 39%. The one guy, and Royce O'Neal hit shots as well. You know what? Actually, looking at these numbers, 43 threes, they took 17. This really was a defensive loss for the Jazz. I mean, it really just comes down to the defense. If the Jazz played even half of the defense they've played during the year, they'd probably win this game. So let's look at some of the comments. Fidel Lopez, it's all good, guys. Donovan pissed me off, though, but I love him. Being a Donovan fan is sometimes an up or down thing. Justin Ty H, the Jazz got blitzed tonight. They're lucky it was close at the end. That just tells you how good the Jazz are, honestly, to be this close. I think the Jazz have some flaws that they do need to look at. And that PJ Tucker rumor, if the Jazz can piece together some of their end-of-the-bench guys and give like a first-round pick to Houston, do you do that? Maybe. Houston might be willing to do that. Or maybe you can get it for like a couple seconds. I don't know. Because Houston has an owner right now who is struggling. So if you can provide them some sort of cap relief, cash, I don't know. Can Ryan Smith go give Cash money? Like, hey, here's a suitcase of money for Tita or whatever, the owner of the Houston. Maybe you can get PJ Tucker for that. Let's see. I love the emojis, Kenny. Matt Christensen, that was tough, but a learning experience. Yeah, it's good. This is just stuff that the Jazz can look at and learn, and it's the Jazz team, it's the players, it's Quinn Snyder, who what was that play call out of the, they had like 29 seconds, and that was the best three-point shot we could get. That was not a great play call. I don't know what that was. Probably the players not executing well, but it wasn't a great play call. I don't even know what that was. Matt Christensen, I'd rather the Jazz get out of the spotlight. That way the pressure doesn't build up and we can get done in the playoffs. Maybe. But at the same time, you want that 1 seed, because then that means you play, if you can get to the Western Conference Finals, you don't have to go through the Clippers and the Lakers, likely. You only have to play one, hopefully. But if the Jazz are losing to the Pelicans, that might not be your biggest worry. Kenny, my takeaways. 1, Don needs to be consistent. Yes. As well as Bojan, by the way. 2, Rudy with a jumper would be deadly. Actually, that was my favorite part of the night. Did anyone else love that jump shot? It looked smooth as could be. I loved it. It was great. And you know what? I don't mind Rudy. You know what? Okay, here's the take. Here it is. I would rather see Rudy take a jump shot than do that hook shot stuff that he tries to do. Just jump shoot it, Rudy. He's a better jump shooter than we give him credit for. At one point during, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, I was tracking the stats for Rudy's jump shot, and he was shooting a higher percentage than Ben Simmons, from 15 to 30 feet. Rudy Gobert, you can look it up. He eventually tapered off, and Ben Simmons got a little bit better, and I hated that day when that happened. But for a short while, at one point, 2 or 3 seasons ago, Rudy Gobert was a better jump shooter than Ben Simmons. He might actually be a better jump shooter than Ben Simmons right now. Just need to shoot the ball. Let's see. Number 3, Kenny, I'm doing all your points. A game's not over till it's over. Exactly. With this Jazz team and their ability to score, it's not over until it's over. Furby Jr., I feel you. Robert Hall, Rudy's going to figure Zion out. You heard it here first. Maybe. But you know what else would help? PJ Tucker being able to guard off the ball so that you have 2 bigs that can rebound. And get so when Rudy switches on a pick and roll, you have another big that can be behind Rudy and can hold off the big from getting the lob, right? Or just help rebound the ball. Let's see, Jorge Arizaga, that one hurt, man. Now we'll have the really best of each and every team. Exactly right. Let's see. I like the championship emojis, guys. They look really nice. Oh man. Guys, you're commenting. I'm trying to keep up, but there's a lot. Let's see. Simmons over Lonzo any day. Oh, we have an argument. Let's see. There you go, Furby Jr. Jazz might need a break. All-star break. Yes. Actually, that might be part of it, Matt. The Jazz need to, rest up. Also, not an exciting thing, as Donovan said he messed his finger up on that dunk that he missed. So that's not my favorite thing in the world to read. Matt Trineman, uninspired ball tonight. It was uninspired defense. Yeah, I agree. It was just not an impressive night from the Jazz, and that could partly be 3rd game in 4 nights on a road trip. I know it was not a back-to-back, but it was the 3rd game in 4 nights. There's probably a little bit of tired legs. Maybe I'm best jump shooter than Ben, man. You might be. Ben Simmons can't shoot. Joshua Blaylock Dixon, $2. You're my friend, Joshua. Thank you so much. It's okay. Hopefully we will make the playoffs. Oh, of course we will. Joshua, of course we will. We will probably be the 1 seed too. We have a pretty easy schedule for the rest of the season. If the Jazz can just kind of figure out some of these issues, they should be good. Matt Christensen, I once saw Rudy at a bar in downtown SLC, and his head almost touched the ceiling. I almost touched there you go. I like that story. And we don't even play basketball over here. That's right. PJ Tucker doesn't like Utah, though. It would be awesome if it happened. I don't know. I bet you PJ Tucker would not mind playing for a team and trying to earn one last contract. I know he's 35, but you know what would be pretty cool? Is having PJ Tucker play for another contract and help you win a title. And all he has to do is come off the bench and play backup power forward. He's a tough guy, guys. PJ Tucker is one of the toughest guys in the NBA. By the way, that's another thing that PJ Tucker would bring, is that kind of that Jay Crowder mentality. Just like that toughness and that enforcer mentality. That's something PJ Tucker brings. Robert Hall, I know a loss is a loss, but still that comeback was inspiring. It was very fun. I actually thought we were going to win. And then Don missed a layup at the end, and it hurt my feelings. Joshua Blaylock Dixon, $1. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that McChicken, baby. A bunch of expats from Mexico play pickup ball in the regular in an elementary school near my house. I go and dunk on them. Nice. Bob Bro, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Starter, Bob. Welcome, buddy. Thank you, my friend. Another Ronnie Cycli situation. PJ just doesn't show up. Maybe. I tell you what, though. Think about where PJ Tucker's been through the last season or so. He's on a team where the main star is James Harden, who quit on the team, said he didn't want to play with anyone anymore, played like didn't even try, ate chips and salsa until he gained 15, 20 pounds, and didn't try, and you have a trade. You trade away Russell Westbrook, who demanded a trade. James Harden demanded a trade. You got a new coach. Your coach got fired. Your GM left, or got fired or left. I can't remember what it was. So you have a new GM. So you don't know what your contract's going to be. And you're expected to try. You don't know if are you tanking? Are you trying to win a playoff series? You're playing with John Wall. How good is he? You're playing with DeMarcus Cousins, who just got cut. I don't know if that's an environment conducive to playing really good basketball consistently, guys. I'll just say that. It's a little different than the Jazz, who have solid ownership, solid coaching, consistent play every night, good culture in the locker room. No one's demanding trades. No one's throwing each other under the bus on social media or on the podium like they were in Houston. You don't have the GM leaving. I don't know. Makes a difference, guys. So I would just don't be surprised if PJ Tucker goes to a contender and plays well. Don't be surprised. Guys, that's all I got to say tonight. It was nice to see Bogey bounce back a little bit. He looked a lot better. Let's see. Mike Conley did not have his best game. No, Mike Conley did not have his best game either, although I think it wasn't as bad as you might think. Actually, you're right. 4 for 12 from the field, 2 for 6 from 3. One of those 3 falls, and it's a different game. You know, if Mike Conley just hits 3 for 6, different game. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes the shots just don't fall when you want them to, and it's too bad. It is what it is. By the way, guys, for all the starters, it's funny, we have like lots of rookies and all-stars. We have a few starters now. Thank you, Bob Bro. Again, welcome to the channel. I'm going to try to do a video that shows how I do my channel. So if any of you are thinking about doing your own channel, I think that would be kind of nice. I do green screen, but I'll show you how green screen works and how I do that. It's not going to be the most production filled video or highest quality or anything. It's just going to be me making videos just for members. So that's one thing I want to work on for you starters and all stars as well, because you get the starter perks. So that's all I got tonight. Let's give a shout out to our all stars. You guys are what make this show possible. Let's see. All right, time for shout out. Lee Christensen, thank you, sir. Shan Therick, thank you. Ryan Perry, showing up big time for the video last couple weeks ago. Justin Ty H, thank you, sir. Patrick Akubo, Robert Hall, Kyle Christensen, DW, Jazz going all the way. David Lee, Jorge Arizaga, mi amigo. I am very appreciative to all you guys for joining the channel. You guys are amazing. It's a lot of fun to do this. I actually had a great experience on Twitter where a troll was trolling me yesterday, and guess what? I got the better of him today. It felt really nice. You know what? Guys, don't be a troll online. Be nice. Be nice to people. Everyone deserves some level of respect. Let's be nice on Twitter, on YouTube. Let's just be nice. There's no reason to be a jerk, okay? Anyways, you guys are amazing. Thank you for watching the channel. I appreciate it. It's my favorite thing to do. I love doing this channel. It's amazing. It's fun. And it's because of you guys that watch it. Make it so much fun. So anyways, like and subscribe to the channel. You can join by clicking the join button there below. I will talk to you guys next time.